Trying out something new today, a game that I haven't played myself. How does Everspace 2 handle with my setup? So let's just jump into the game and get going. Okay, so before getting into the game, well, basically with any game, I'll need to go through the controller assignments. This might not be the most optimal, but one great thing is that at least the resolution matches with my setup. And the second great thing to notice here is that I think this will be quite nice game to play with HOSAS. I have my second joystick here on the left. But okay, so I think I'm ready to get started here. I spent some time configuring the settings and I actually don't remember anything, but I guess I'm going to learn it. For the difficulty, I think normal is good for me. I'm not really trying to get kind of big challenges or anything like that. Just trying to have fun. So I guess it's time to jump into the cockpit and see how this game actually works. To be honest, I actually don't have not much idea of the game. I only watched a couple of reviews and stuff like that, but nothing much. So okay, the track IR5 is working nicely. Okay, so after realizing that I actually have to save the settings, I think I'm good to go. Acceleration is on my left stick.
Boosts are jammed. Could use a push. Hey Ben, we've got a clunker back here.
Okay, the axis is wrong. This shouldn't be inverted. This should be default. Okay, the flight seems quite familiar with the strafe. All kind of strafing and movement is on my left stick. And okay, left and right.
There. And there. What about your hover thrusts? I can so hear your smile. Isn't it nice to have someone who cares for a change? Well, if it isn't our two slackers.
Okay, everything actually starts seeming quite familiar. If you haven't watched my videos before, there's kind of the thing that my screenshot or screen capture is from the center display only, but naturally it's rendering everything else. But I'm using a screen capture device to get everything just from the center screen. And if you're wondering about my roll and yaw here, it's just kind of something I'm getting used to. I like the aircraft controls, even if it's not the most best for the base.
Still jammed? Nice. Wingman?
Oh, okay, that's the Star Citizen reflexes.
Try using your missiles.
Okay, I guess we have our first fighter or something like that. Let's look at.
Whoever sent that might still be in there. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know that really. Couldn't say anything about that fight, but let's see.
I have no idea who you are. Hey, you're G&P scum.
Okay, so
Take care of you.
that guy started shooting me. That's not. Let's try to strafe. Okay.
Sorry,
Or just
pal, but there are no rescue squads out here.
use the rocket missile. Did we get into loot? Okay, we got a weapon.
The risk, I got this.
Okay, this looks like something that we need to fight. First proper fight. Yeah, kind of difficult to get a handle of what's happening around before getting used to this, and controls are a bit different. Oh, that was but it was actually target selection for Star Citizen. That one.
That's it. Everyone all right? We're okay. Pal, take my last nanobots.
I guess that was the intro. Interesting, and I'm going to keep playing for. Okay, so I think we're fighting here.
Damn it! You all try to slip past. I'll keep them busy.
Oh. Yeah, a bit arcadey, but I guess that's the whole idea here.
More of them.
Whoa. Oh, that was quite interesting. I think I'm going to play for a while and try to get the best bits for you and my impressions. Okay, I guess we have our next combat here, so let's see what happens. It's made some. Okay. Damage. Yeah, let's just start shooting. Oh, again, this thing.
There, alone again.
Oh, that didn't last too long.
Reactivated the hangar.
Next I need to figure out, find those crystals. They should be near here. Had some difficulty figuring out how to collect them, but then I guess violence is the solution for problems, so just shooting them. Oh, still need one. Okay, here we have few more crystals.
Checked off everything on the list. Great. Now bring the parts so we can give that reactor a whirl.
And at least so far I can say that this is really kind of HOSAS friendly game. So that's at least a good thing. Naturally, the flight model is quite arcadey. That's not really a critique for this game. It's I would figure out that's the decision. It was a kind of design decision more than anything else, but to my taste a bit arcadey, but still quite fun. Okay, after leveling up once and doing so, let's get in some more fights and progress with the game. Progress with the quest. But okay, we have a few outlaw scouts here. This should be quite easy. I'm level 3. I'm level 2. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, we have luck. There's some corkscrewing. I don't know if it's any useful here, but that was quick. A couple of more enemies. I think I could take these guys out. Let's switch to autocannons and boost.
I'm not alone anymore.
I kind of like the first weapon a bit better. Fix this and take out the ambushers, so I guess there are some people who will come a bit later. Okay, so
You got this. Damn, whoever invented these things.
just out from taking damage.
How did you know it was a trap? It's called
Okay, that was actually quite fun.
Outlaws do that a lot.
Took some damage, but
beanbags don't run on power
shields are
cores.
recharging here, so
Debris should be enough.
and we're here, and Again, enemies. Good time to try out my new weapon that I just found.
Try to follow it and keep me posted. By
That's
the way, if
unlocked.
you need better tech, there used to be a trader around that area.
And let's start
Calls her
blasting.
shop the Flying Duchess.
That was
Maybe
fast.
worth checking out.
And that was fast. Couple of more enemies, I guess. Not too close, but yeah, I guess. Just for the sake of fun, let's take these guys out too. And even more enemies somewhere close. What's happening? Okay, let's take these you guys out here.
They've locked onto me.
A couple of more enemies, I guess. Let's just deal with them. I'm actually not sure how to. I guess that's something that I would figure out with some time. Is that what sort of tactics or anything like I should use with these battles? Because at the point they seem to just go head on and shoot something, perhaps try to move a bit, but not in really kind of anything that requires skills. So I guess I'll figure out the more challenging battles will come a bit later. Well, I would say that was an interesting experiment. I don't have that much time today to play any further, but a fun little game. Works well with my setup. Even with the triple screen setup, I would say it's kind of what you would expect in most of the games. So you have some distortion on the sides, but still looks nice. Other than that, this was just kind of a quick couple of hours gameplay, just getting some feel of it. To my taste, perhaps a bit too arcadey, but as I mentioned before, that's by design, so this is naturally not even trying to be anything else. But really, I would be interested in hearing if this sort of video is something that you would be interested in seeing in the future, so just trying out different games and see how they work with my setup. But in any case, also if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot of stuff about building this setup and playing with coming in the future. And in any case, thanks for watching and see you next time.